Hi everyone, this is the Introverted Comedian, and this is a new episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, after finally training my lock-picking skills and some combat skills, it's now time to go and find the ancient treasures. I already have the maps as a DLC, and basically this will allow me to have a good start with gear, with armor and sword maybe. So enough about that, let's press continue and carry on with the gaming. So the time of the day is quite perfect. It's early in the morning, so there are 5 of them. Number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So let's see exactly where the first one is. The first one is quite close to Rattay. The second one, even though it says it's close to Rattay, it's a little bit further. You will see once I start going after it. This will basically be the third one I will be going for. The third one is quite far away, it's in Ujit. The fourth one is close enough to Rattay. It will be the second one I'm going for. And the fifth one is somewhere around Skalitz. And it will take some time to go for. So basically my aim right now is to go for the first one. Then I will go for the third one, second one, fourth one and fifth one. So let's check one more time where this one is. It's basically between Rattay and Neuhof. So let's pop up the map. Yeah, so that's Neuhof, this is Rattay, so I will need to start exploring this area. There will be some settlement here, or some camp, as shown on the map. So, one more time, let's check the map. Yeah, so it's closer to Neuhof. Now, since one of the maps will be taking me to Skalitz, there is a side quest you can do. You can pick it up from 2 of your old neighbors. Now, I think I will have to come back for it later, because it's quite early and I'm not sure if they're awake. Let's see if they're around here. Yeah, so you can take it from Kunesh. And there's also one more guy called Beran. Or Beran. Not sure exactly which one is his name. Yeah, so he's still asleep, so there's no point for me to actually wake him up. Let me just go to this other side of Rattay. And I'll just call my horse there, and from there I can start exploring. So, as I said, it will be somewhere on the other side, down there. and I'll just have to explore a little bit before I find the proper landmarks. Now, of course, I already know where it is because I've been doing some playthroughs. I think this is my fourth or fifth one. But just to show you on the map, if you didn't explore it yet, I will go around doing all the proper steps. Yeah, so basically as you leave Rattay, you will get to this area, and you need to go a little bit further towards Neuhof. Yeah, and you'll start finding some houses and huts. This is basically a camp of some charcoal burners, and this is exactly where you need to get yourself. There we go. It shows that it is a camp. If you look on your map, you will see the camp over here. So basically now I need to find a way in the forest and go towards the back of the map. There should be a pathway somewhere around here. There it is. Now if you want, I think there are some animals around here which you might be able to hunt. There shouldn't be any enemies, but then again you can always run. Once I get all of these, then I can actually start fighting them. So there's an interesting site over here. I don't think this is the one with the treasure, but you can still get whatever it is here. Yeah, so it's not the one I needed, but these are not so bad. So I'll need to go further. Yeah. If you want, there is some belladonna over here, and I'll probably get it once I get back, because I need some more savior schnapps potions. Yeah, so there's a grave over here. Let me check one more time if I am supposed to find a grave. Yeah, I do. So this one should be. Now again, I have a spade on my horse. So if you don't have one, make sure you bring one either on yourself or on your horse. Yeah, so there we go, we have that huge skull. That's in the map. And over here I have the Warhorse pauldrons and Waffenrock, as well as other equipment. So I'll just take everything. I'll quickly check what I can actually equip and use. So this one goes down. This one is much better. I will send this one to my horse. Now when it comes to boots, I don't want to use these yet. I think there's a chance I might find some metal ones. This one I'm also not using. That ring will go as a gift to Theresa or Theresa. These go for selling, and I can use this one. Yeah, so let me just see what else. So I have a savior schnapps, which I can actually use to save the game. Now I've already used this one, so I will move it to the horse, maybe sell it later. I don't need it anymore. And I also have a recipe for poison, which is always useful to learn. Alright, so now I will need to get back to the charcoal camp, the charcoal burners. Now my next destination is going to be map 3. Oh, map 4, sorry. Which is quite close to Rattay. Let me just get the map. So it's somewhere around here, while map number 2 is somewhere around here. So I'll get that one on my way, but before I will go through Rattay to talk to those people. So I'll just go with the fast travel. After checking how many savior schnapps I have, it was basically enough for what I need. Yeah, so I think a guard just stopped me. Now hopefully the game didn't get glitchy.
Stop right there. I have to search you.
Yeah, so the game was a little bit glitchy. Still, it's okay.
For security.
Yeah, so he can search me. I don't have anything to hide. Now I will save the game to be sure I'm not losing any progress. So I will check the map one more time. I need to talk to Beran. And he should be somewhere around this area. If not, he will be close to the church. Yeah, the reason why I need to talk to him, as I said earlier, when I started the video live stream, it's basically because there's a quest in Skalitz where he is involved, and since I'm going that way, I might as well do that and basically get two birds with one stone. Yeah, so he's still not around here. I just hope he's not hiding too well. Yeah, so I think there he is. This guy.
God be with you.
How does life... Did you...
Take care now.
Yeah, so I think I need to talk to his wife as well. She was complaining about something. And she should be somewhere around here. It can be tricky to start some of these quests because you will need a certain character to tell you what's happening. So hopefully I'll find his wife quickly so I can be on my way. No, not her. Yeah, sometimes the beggars will be on that other side of nope. Rattay over here. So it's worth a look. Nope. No. Yeah, so as I said, it can be tricky. But I don't want to waste this chance of doing a small stop in Rattay, in Skalitz, sorry. Since I'm going that way. Now, if I can just find his wife, it would be perfect. No. So, as I said, there is another way to start that part of the quest by talking to Kunesh. Thing is, he will tell you where to steal their things instead of actually returning it to them. So I will talk to him since I cannot find Beran's wife.
Believe me, I can take you on without... I'll make goulash!
Yeah, so apparently he's still up for a beating. Fortunately for him, I did quite a lot of intense training with Captain Bernard. So that wasn't his best choice. I will come back for him. Maybe I can find Beran's wife, as he will take a while to recover. Nope.
Been in touch.
Nope. She's too well dressed anyway. Yeah, so the reason why I want to start with Beran and his wife is because everyone everyone in Skalitz basically ended up as being beggars, and I am trying to be as nice as possible, even though it is a game. Let's see. Nope. I think she might be hiding.
How does life?
Beran still doesn't want to say anything.
Did you find out what? Did you find out?
Good luck to you.
Now, there might be another place she could be, which is around here. She might be begging at the back of the taverns. Nope.
G'day. Folks.
But I can get myself some speech
Goodbye.
experience. So yeah, apparently she's hiding very well. And now I can't even find Kunesh. Although I do think he got over here while I was walking. Yeah, so it's quite tricky to start some of these quests, unfortunately. So I'll just give it one more try now. If I cannot find her in time, then I'm going with the other option, which is get the information out of Kunesh. And there we go.
And get a move.
Yeah, so apparently they have to be together for you to actually be able to ask them. I'll just go after Kunesh.
Leave me be. I want to see.
Yeah, so I guess it's not time for this quest yet. Quite annoying to waste this time, but I'm not in the mood for waiting for them. So, as I said, I will be doing this one, Ancient Map number 4, which is quite close to Rattay, and it will be somewhere around this area. So I'll just get my horse and be on my way. Yeah, so basically the fastest way to get there is to go through here next to the baths, or if you're already at the mill, you can just go this way. I'll take a left over here and head over to, I think there's a charcoal burners camp over there, the back of this road. You don't really need to go all the way there, but I will show you just in case to have it as a tip for where you're supposed to stop. Yeah, so this is what happens when you're not careful about bushes. Yeah, so as I said, there is a camp over here, charcoal burners. That is not where I need to go. Basically here is the place I need to go. I will cross by foot. So once you get here to the charcoal burners, you need to go on the other side. And follow this path to the top. You can go through here as well, but it's better if you follow the path. Because this way you'll know exactly where you are. Yeah, so there will be some wild animals here you can hunt. Yeah, so once you get to the top, you will go this way to the west-southwest. And over here, where you hear this sound, there are some ruins which you need to enter. Now, unfortunately, you cannot jump in there. So you'll have to go a little bit around. Be very careful because very close there's a bandit camp, and sometimes they do tend to come over here. So unless you're ready to fight them, don't do it. Just come over here. Use this to get inside the ruins. And there we go. This is where the ancient map 4 is. You'll need to unlock it. I already have the master skill. So this is where you can get the Warhorse helmet, which is by far one of the best. You've got this one as well, which is useful. And there are plenty of other stuff that will help you. The shoes are not actually that good, so I'm not going to use them. Yeah, so the heavy warhammer, I'm not using it. It goes to the horse. This one goes to the horse. These go to the horse. This one I can actually use. It will improve my armor overall. The silver ring goes to the horse. This one, as you can see, while it does do something bad for my visibility, conspicuousness, or whatever the hell that is, and the noise, it does give me a major bonus in head armor, so I am going to use it. The shoes don't do much, so I'll send them to the horse. And this one as well, I'll use it later. I don't need this potion. I don't need this map anymore. I don't need these. I will just send them to my horse. And I will get some potions so I can save the game. Yeah, so basically this is the place where Treasure Map 4 was. Next I will be going for number 2. And this one will be somewhere around this area, which I haven't explored yet. It's quite far, but it's early. Well, it's noon, so I have plenty of time to do it. Once again, try not to go there just yet, unless you're ready to fight. So you can just come over here to the main road. Yeah, so I'll save my progress, and then I'll be on my way. Now, usually during the day there's less bandits in the woods, so hopefully I'll be quite safe. If not, my horse is very fast, so I should be able to outrun anything. Yeah, so you just need to follow the path this way. Let me see one more time. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, even though it is daytime, you might still end up being ambushed by bandits. So don't go too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically inside the Vranic woods.
Yeah.
If you have a better reading skill than I do, then you can learn the cartographer. And once you learn the cartographer, it's a lot easier to go around. Yeah, so apparently bandits want to get me, or Kumans. I don't have time to play with them. So once you get somewhere in this area, you will need to head inside the woods. So basically right here. Now I see there's more people around there. Probably another ambush. Yeah, so there we go. From over here, I will need to go down. There are some rocks in this area. And I do need to find a rock, but it's not those. I need to find a big rock, and in front of it there's a mine shaft. So apparently there's some ruins over here. So where's my big rock?
I've gone far from home.
Yeah, so at some
I better
point
get
if you
back
go
before
too
Sir
far,
Rattay sends out a search
the
party.
game will not allow you to go any further. Yeah, so you'll find one of these idols in the forest. Fortunately, I don't see anything here that can be taken. Still looking for my big rock. Yeah, so there's some rows over there if you want to hunt something. Some bunnies. And let me check this one more time. Now this is one of the most confusing, to be honest, unless you have done it before recently. You will have a few issues when it comes to finding it. As I said, you need to just look for a big rock, and close to it you'll find that mine shaft. And there we go. I think that's the big rock. And this is the mine shaft. So basically it's right here. As you can see, nowhere near Rattay or Ledechko as the map says. But still, we've got the big rock over there. And this over here. So you just need to open this. And there are quite a few useful things in here, including the gauntlets and the Gamberson crosses. So again, check whatever you might need, and I actually have an upgrade in the bow area. A better bow is not so bad. Now, as you can see, the Warhorse bassinet is already more than enough. So that one was valuable, but I can actually sell it. Now this one is a little bit better, so I'm gonna use the red one. These will actually give me better stats. And as you can see, when it comes to gauntlets, these are quite good compared to the gloves I had before. Yeah, so basically I did get some dye. This one will be useful once I get reading 15 and vitality 15. So I'm quite far away from that. I'll send it to the horse. This one I can read. This one is for later. I already got plenty of groschen from these. So this was number 2, which I'm going to send to the horse. And now I am going after this one, which will be somewhere around Skalitz. And let me show you exactly where it is on the map. Yeah, so basically the mines are over here, and that treasure will be somewhere over here. So let's save the game, and then I'll need to find a way to get to Skalitz from here quickly. I could explore some more. I will do it yeah, so I'll just go by foot. I do want to increase my vitality a little bit, so just running over there will help. Hopefully none of the bandits might be around, as I am draining my stamina, and if they're around and if I have the stamina drained, I won't have time to run away. Let's see if I can actually get myself a pony from here. I am quite bad with the bow anyway. And yeah, very bad. So I'll just leave it for later. Yeah, so as far as I remember, there shouldn't be anything dangerous around here. Or at least I hope so. Now, there should be some boars around here, I think. I'll just take my chances to see if I can get some vitality done. Yeah, so basically I want to go around this area where Sasau is and discover Sasau and then head to Skalitz. Exploring on the way there. Now this area is so quiet that you might want to come build a house over here. Okay, so apparently some people were killed over here. Hopefully there's no bandits around. And I'll need to slowly go down so I don't get into an accident. Yeah, so I think this river or creek, stream, whatever it is, should lead me to Sasau. Yeah, sometimes you'll find these, usually they have moonshine. I'm not really interested in drinking in game or outside the game. Now this side seems a little bit steep. Hopefully it's not that bad. And it's not so safe because Henry doesn't know how to swim, so I should just get off this way. And I guess I'm very close to Sasau now. Yeah. These people probably won't be so happy that I'm intruding. but c'est la vie. Yeah, so from here I can actually get on my horse. And start riding towards Skalitz. Now there should be someone over here, this guy.
So, come right up. It's a feast to your eyes and your stomachs. It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
And he should have one
God be with you.
skill book for me. And he also has a treasure map, which is quite good. Anything else is useless.
Our Lord's tasty. Good on bread.
Now, if I'm here, right there you can find the bailiff and the scribe. So I'll just need to talk to the scribe, because he should have some useful books as well. Yeah, so I will take this one, which is on reading. I don't really need the other ones. They would improve my reading, but it's not really worth it.
Look out.
Yeah, so now I'm in
Closer, my friend.
the lower part of Sassau. This part is the monastery. This is another place I can visit. Can't remember exactly what's it called, but we will see soon. Yeah, so it is a little bit late, but it's not too late. So I should make it by nightfall, close to Skalitz, and there's a place over there where I can sleep. I just need to make sure my nourishment is okay. Now there are some quests over here, but I'm not planning on starting them just yet. I will try to do most of the quests in Rattay as soon as I manage to get the entire armor set. So this is basically the monastery in Sassau. Plenty of things to do around there. Now this forest sometimes has some people fighting. So just be ready to run or ride your horse fast. Yeah, so there we go. It's usually bandits, they'll try to chase you around, but too late. They will not be able to catch me. Yeah, so at this point you can actually take a quest from over here. So I am in Samopech now. And this quest is related to the Rattay tourney. I'm not planning on doing it just yet, so I will come back later. Also, you can just come here after winning the tourney. Yeah, so there we go. Now there are two ways. You can either go this way all the way to Rovna. You can go through here as well. So I'll just go through this area where I've been before. So somewhere along the main quest line you will need to get to this area. That will be somewhere in the future. Now I just came some time ago to get the horse I'm riding now, Warhorse Armour.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the reason why I wanted to explore a little bit more is because I will be able to do the fast travel. And now since I got the main character level, the main level, at a decent level, I unlocked Scout 1 and Scout 2. So basically when I fast travel I can actually go around bandits, which allows me to go from one point to the other in a much faster way. So there we go, back to Rovna. I haven't been here in a very long time. Looks a little bit cleaned up. There's no more people, no more corpses. If you want you can spend your night over here. But I'm not just ready to get off yet, because Skalitz is quite close. Yeah, so even Skalitz has been cleaned up a little bit. There are still some victims over here from that Cuman raid, but it's not as bad as it was before. Yeah, so I will save the game once I get to this area. I want to go inside and check something. Hopefully I won't end up dead. Yeah, so this is one of the best looting areas. Basically there's bandits fighting humans, sometimes there's fighting with merchants, or there's fighting with some guards from Talmberg, and they will drop pretty useful loot. And the quest I was telling you about is related to something that's buried around here. Now I want to see if I can actually dig it up even without getting the quest. Yeah, so this is the dove-cote, and yeah, I can actually dig it. So I can basically do the quest anyway just by returning to Rattay. This is Beran's possessions. These are Beran's possessions. The cup and the money.
This goblet. It belongs to Beran. And he's still alive. I saw him in Rattay among the refugees, wearing red as always. Now what?
Yeah, so I'll just have to be careful around here, as if there are too many of them alive, they might actually get me as well. So as far as I can see, there's only one guy over there. Nope, two of them. Let's see if I can get him. Yeah, so unfortunately they are quite strong. They do have good armor.
Don't think you can fight me.
So apparently I'm not a match for him. And I need to level up my dog, my hound master, so I can actually have some help from him. Yeah, so as I said, they might be too dangerous. So I'll just load the game. Lucky for me it was saved after getting that cup,
I know this goblet.
that
It
goblet.
belongs to Beran. And he's still alive. I saw him in Rattay among the refugees, wearing red as always. Now what?
And quickly get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically in order to get that treasure I will need to be around this area. Let's see. Yeah, so there we go. There's two willow trees, the bridge close to Skalitz, and I need to go towards the north, I think. Somewhere that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so cross the bridge.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's this one or the other one. Maybe it's that one since it has two willow trees. The thing is, you need to get inside this forest. And I've actually managed to find something else over here, which is not bad. But it's not the real treasure. So I basically need to head over this way, because there was this part of the river in the image. Yeah, so I think it's still a little bit further. No, this one, this one. Yeah, so basically it should be somewhere around here. You can see there's the lower part of that river that's wide, another part that's also wide.
I can't just drop everything and leave.
Nope. So I need to find a hunting spot, I think, for deer. Again, another accident over here. Yeah, so I think I just went too far because I'm now at the river. So I actually need to get more to this side. I'm hoping I will manage to get it before nightfall. Yeah, so it can be quite tricky to find them sometimes, even if you might know somehow where they should be. So there needs to be something like a house or something, and a deer hunting place. I will have to get a torch out.
I've gone far
Nope.
from home. I better get back before Sir Radzig sends out a search party.
Yeah, there's far too many bushes around here to see properly. And as I said, nighttime is not actually helping me at all. No, I went too far. No, it should be somewhere along this pathway. Not sure exactly where. So I'll just give it a little bit more time. If not, I'm just going to skip some time until it's daytime again. And yeah. So let's see. I'm looking for a building and a deer hunting spot.
I've gone far from home. I better get back before Sir Radzig sends out a search party.
And I think I found it. Yeah, so as you can see, you've got the deer hunting spot. And this is the so-called building and the very hard chest. So one more time, it's going to be right around here. So somewhere in the middle between the wider parts of that river and somewhere around this area from the accident. Although it is very tricky. So I hope it's worth it. And yeah, this is one of the main reasons why I wanted the lockpicking at level 15. Because some time ago, during one of my gameplays, I came here too early and I couldn't unlock it. So let's see exactly what I've got. Longbow, which is better than this one. So I will go with this one, and this one will be for sale. The boots I'm not keeping. This one I'm not keeping. This one does give me better stats. Again, this one is quite useful. Yeah, so I just need to find one more thing and then I'll have the entire set. I'll just check if there's anything around here. Apparently there isn't. Yeah, so right now I will need send this back, and I will need to get to Ujit now in order to avoid wasting time. I will go the hard way. Hopefully nothing will try to stop me. Better said, no one will try to stop me. I will have to find some food soon. The nourishment level went down a lot. And apparently the energy level is also nearly drained. Now there was an idea of stopping in Talmberg, but when you're fast traveling you cannot do it. So hopefully, yeah, so as I said, now you can actually avoid getting attacked.
Apples straight from the tree, melons right off the vine, and beetroots fresh on the field.
Yeah, so I'll just need to buy a room in here. Let's see if this guy has any skill books. He doesn't.
Have you got?
For how long?
So I'll just get the room for a few nights. I will have to stay at some point in Ujits for a longer time. And it's only 200 groschen to have the house basically forever, the room. Yeah, you can ask him where your bed is. You can ask him about what's happening around.
Farewell.
I could do with a bite to eat.
If you go inside here, you'll find some food, allowing you to save some groschen. There's some villagers over here. And your room or better said, your bed is up here. As you don't really have a room, it's a something. Now if you want, you can sleep on the floor, but that's not yours. This is basically yours, the bed. You've got your trunk over here. I'm actually still waiting for this one to be able to use it. Yeah, so I'll just sleep and save. This should be enough. I don't want to I don't want to let it get dark because I still need to find that treasure. And apparently I will have to buy some food because I allowed the nourishment level to go way too low. Yeah, so my nourishment right now is 61. I'll need something that replenishes a lot of it. You can actually see how much each thing will give you. I don't think I will actually go for this one. And I'll get something for the dog as well. This one is perfect. You don't really need to feed the dog, but it is nice to have around, so might as well do it. First I'm going to eat this one. Then find the dog. Praise him for being a good mutt.
Look what I've got for you.
And give him some food. Now it's time to go for the last map. Basically this one will be still in an unexplored area, so I'll just have to go to the north. Yeah, so you can actually go through here. You don't really need to go through the entire thing to follow some path or some road. So this is where the windmill is. This is that lake that I saw, and somewhere around here it should be where I need to find the treasure. Yeah, so as you can see, there's like 3 former walls here. 1, 2, 3. Once you look at the map, you'll see you need to go to the one in the middle. And I am next to it. basically mostly buried. So now there's lots of trees and other stuff. And over here you'll find a tree with a grave. And we just need to dig this grave. You'll find 2 lovers here. And you'll find yourself some useful stuff. Now let's see exactly what was in there. So a spiked warhammer, this one goes to the horse for selling. There's a grand bassinet, which is valuable, so it will be a good sale, but nothing else I can do with it, because the Warhorse one is better. I will use this necklace. Now these do give some bonus, but I don't really want them. I will buy some better shoes, some metal ones. This one is better than the Warhorse one. It's not bad by that much. So I will try to sell it. Because the thing is, when it comes to the Warhorse equipment, they have a very low value. So if you try to fix them, if you try to get a merchant to fix them, it will cost you less. Yeah, and the coif, it will give you quite some decent bonus. I will need to fix this one, sorry. Oh, and I already have the shoes because I just got them. I had no idea. So yeah, there you go. This is basically the entire set. Let me just get rid of this one. So you've got the Warhorse Brigading, the Warhorse Coif, the Warhorse Gamberson, the Gambeson Chausses, gauntlets, greaves, hauberk, helmet, pauldrons, waffenrock, and basically that's it. Now you can see it on Henry how it looks. It's pretty much representing Warhorse with all that red and some white. And it does give plenty of protection. Now I also found this one. I'm not really keen on using it. I really want that duelist. So now that I have all that discovered, including this one, I can send it back to the horse. I think I do have some more treasure maps on the horse, so I'll have a look at them to see if I can do any of them in the area. Yeah, so treasure map number 5, it's somewhere between Talmberg and Neuhof. It's somewhere inside this forest. So it's quite close. Now, number 12. This one is close to Rattay, so there's no point for me to look for it now. 17 is close to Rovna, which would mean for me to go back. Yeah, so that one is basically somewhere around here. I don't want to get it just now. One around Neuhof is somewhere around here. So I'll just go for it a little bit later. And I think I have one more. Yeah, so this one was in Skalitz. So I will have to go back to Skalitz at some point. It's basically near one of those willow trees. Let's see. Yeah, so somewhere around here. So right now I will want to go to Talmberg to go to the bathhouse. Because I plan on replenishing Henry's health and energy nourishment as well. Hopefully they won't close. Now I did manage to fail this one, so I'll have to manually run from the bandits or humans or whatever it was. Still, as long as I'm on the horse, basically on this horse no one and nothing can catch you. So this is where the bathhouse is in Talmberg. Now I just need to be a little bit lucky to find that lady, the proprietor, and there she is, which is perfect.
Mother of...
So I will use all the services.
I've heard you have nice girls.
But of course. Money first, though.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Good luck, then.
I'm actually hoping it's going... Nope. I was hoping to go towards the morning, since I don't want to be treasure hunting at night. I think I'll just go to the local tavern. If the innkeeper is still awake, I will buy the room in there. Do some reading. Yeah, so let's get the torch on. Thank you very much. Yeah. So the night sky is quite beautiful. So is the moon. And the tavern is over here. Hopefully the innkeeper is still there. Hello, mate. Sorry, lady. Yeah, and there we go, he's still here.
Good day to you.
So I can buy myself another place to sleep.
How about if I
Again, I will go for a few nights, because it's, I think, yeah, 200. So it's worth it, because you'll have a bed forever. You can ask him what's happening around to get some speech bonus. I forgot to ask him to check if he has any book, and he doesn't. Yeah, so basically the bed in Talmberg is in a disturbing place. But then again, it's not so bad for that time of that time in history. It's, as you can see, there are some other people sleeping around here at the inn with the tools and everything. So the good thing about this is that you actually do get a bed, and there's your trunk. And these actually can be used, but I do need the duelist to be ready soon so I can start using it in battle. Send these to the horse. And I will be able to do some reading, and I think I'm going to do this one on speech. But in order to get a better bonus, you need to sit, look at your new shiny armor, which looks impressive, and start reading. Yeah, so I think I'll have enough time to read like 2 books. I wish I could actually read those books in real life that fast. Fortunately, it doesn't work this easy. Yeah, so I did get a new level in speech, but not as much as I hoped for. It's only level 7, so I'll need to talk to more people. Basically, the main thing I want in speech is to get this one, empathetic, to see the skills of the counterpart. And it's quite close to being there. Let's see what else I can read. Yeah, so I think I'll go for this one. Hopefully it's working, and yeah, it is. So basically now I'm reading about reading, improving reading while reading. It's a Kingdom Come Deliverance wordplay. And I did manage to get a new perk, which is quite useful. So let's see. I do get this one, and I need 2 more levels to get the cartographer. So at this point I will go for this one. Speech bonus when persuading guards. As this way, when I do talk to them and they catch me doing something bad, like trying to pickpocket them, because that's the way I'm going to improve my skill, they cannot get that mad. Yeah, so as I said, I do have a treasure map that's supposed to be around here. And it's this one. But I think I'm going to get this one first, then go to Rovna, and then do a little bit of more exploring. Yeah, basically the best thing if you have the treasure maps is to get them as quickly as possible, because as you could see, even though these were DLCs, the ones, the ancient ones, you can still find some nice things. Yeah, so some people try to rob me. They will not catch me. Yeah, so as I was saying, you want to get these treasure maps checked as soon as you get them. If you have the proper lockpicking skills and everything, and a good horse to take you all over the map, of course, because you can find yourself some equipment, even though you don't have the DLC. I'm not sure, I think it's only in the DLCs if you have the Royal Collection like I have, or that separate DLC for the ancient ones. But even in the other ones you can find rare pieces of armor or some rare sword, and this will allow you to actually progress through the game faster. So the reason why I saved this, because I want to see exactly who's fighting over here. If you join the right party, you might actually get... So, there's some humans over here. And as you can see, they do have some valuable stuff. They have some groschen, and I'm hoping for some more interesting stuff. Yeah, you can actually do some looting while they are fighting in there. Sometimes you'll be able to find yourself some arrows, so you don't have to buy them. Yeah, so I think those are some bandits. Better not provoke them.
What's that? Well now, what's come crawling out from under some rock?
Yep, those were bandits. So I just need to make myself scarce. And I took the wrong way. Nevertheless, you can just run around a little bit. I'll leave them behind. Bye bye. I've done my looting. Now I just need to grab my horse and start running. Yeah, so you can actually do some of this. Just be careful to learn how to run away.
Come on.
And good luck catching me. Yeah, so there we go. It was this one. And it's basically, I think, over here. Yeah. Just right here. You've got the landmarks. And it's the furthest. There we go. So, again, some useful things. This one I cannot use for the moment. These I need to send to the horse. To the horse. To the horse. To the horse. Basically, most of them will go to the horse. I don't think there's anything better than what I am wearing. Okay, so that was Treasure Map 20. Let me just save the game. Yeah, so once you start getting better at fighting, you can just pop up Skalitz. You can just come over here, wait to see who exactly is fighting. There will be some strong bandits fighting strong humans. Those will have very good armor and plenty of stuff you can loot from them. And usually if both sides are strong, they will kind of cancel each other when fighting. So you might find one or two of them and you should be able to soon take them down. If you're quite good at fighting, then you should be able to take them easily. Yeah, so I think it's still those from before. Anyway, I'm off to my next treasure map. This one goes away, and it's this one next to Rovna, which is basically somewhere around this area. So let's just quickly get to Rovna. Now, since it's quite close, there's no point in going for the fast travel. The horse I'm using right now, it's fast enough to get me there quickly. Yeah, so basically you want to be somewhere around here in the middle of Rovna. And from here you want to follow this path along the river. Now there will be at some point some humans fighting or some bandits fighting. There's these random events. So you can just do what I did earlier, run as fast as possible and get yourself past them. Usually no one bothers to stop you. Still, you need to do it quickly, because if you stay there long enough, they can drag you down from your horse. And if that happens, you might not be so lucky. Yeah, so let's see, usually they're around this forest. Hopefully no one is here and I can mind my own business. And I did. And this is where you want to stop. So basically, if you look at the treasure map again, you will see a willow tree, you will see the distance from Rovna, and there's a bridge. Now that's the willow tree over there in the distance, this is the bridge, this is the shack, and what you want to do is get behind. And there's a grave over there. And you want to dig up the grave. And inside this you will find what you need. This one will be useful for lockpicking. I already increased it way too much, but you do get plenty of other items which can be sold for a nice amount of groschen. You also get some groschen as well. So let's see exactly what was in there. The ash longbow I don't really need. When it comes to armor, I don't need the boots. This one, as I said earlier, it might give you slightly better stats. The thing is, it does take a lot of money to repair, a lot of groschen. So I will stick with the one from the Warhorse. The necklace, I already have one. So that's it. When it comes to the book, I will be able to read it once I get to level 15 in reading. So this was Treasure Map 17. Time to move it to the horse. Now let's see this. This one is close to Rattay, so I'm not interested. This one is close to the Berthold windmill near Talmberg. And this is exactly where I'm going next. So it will be somewhere around here. Now I think the best way for me to get there is to fast travel to Berthold. Yeah, unfortunately, if you fast travel through an area that wasn't already explored, you won't be able to explore it automatically, so you will need to do it manually at some point. So I will need to get myself over here. Yeah, so once you do this treasure hunt, you should have enough money to buy whatever you need, even without doing what I usually do, which is brew Lazarus potions. Alright, so I am where I'm supposed to be, and basically you need to get yourself to this part of the woods. Somewhere around here. Yeah, so there we go one more time. It's Treasure Map 5. Now I did get to the point where I'm supposed to be. Now we just need to find a way to get inside the forest, and there we go. And somewhere around here there should be a well. Better said, an abandoned well. If it's not this way, it will be the other way, to the south-southwest. And there we go. So the exact location is right over here. So you need to jump inside, open this. As you can see, again, there's some valuable things, some groschen. In case you didn't have the marigold decoction recipe, you can get it from here. In my case, everything is basically going to be sold. Yeah, so let's check exactly what it is in here. Yeah, so this one, as I said, is not actually helping me, so it's going to be sold. This one I can read once I get level 15 in reading, so at the moment it goes on the horse. This one the same, so it goes on the horse. This one goes on the horse. And basically that's it. This was treasure number 5. And I will also try to go for this one. It should be on my way to Rattay. But first, there should be some boars around here. And I want to get myself a level up in vitality. Or I can just get some around here. So I'll just quickly go there. Yeah, so I forgot to mount my horse, which means that if I get attacked on the road, I will have to run. But I wasn't, so that was lucky. Yeah, so if you go behind the glade, or whatever this thing is called, right here, you should find some boars right inside this forest. The reason why I want to go for boars is because they are quite large and I will not miss them so easily. Basically, if at this moment I try to hunt some bunnies, I won't be able to get them. There's a higher chance for them to hunt me than for me to hunt them. So there's some belladonna in here. I will want to get this one. Make some more savior schnapps. Now I don't really need the herbalism skill. It's already pretty much leveled up. Yeah, so this is a good area to get a few belladonnas safely. Now let's see where are those boars. Or better said, if they decide to show up. Now, if you want to just improve your hunting skills, you can actually send your dog and he will get the bunnies for you. You can't really keep the meat because, as you can see, you will have to steal it as you're a poacher. Only later in the game you'll be able to unlock some perk that allows you to hunt freely. So I'm still having issues on finding those boars. It's exactly when I don't need them that I find them, and when I do need them, they're hiding away. Yeah, so it's not worth it, so I might as well travel to Neuhof. And hopefully get in time to that treasure. Now, since I am in Neuhof, I just remembered it's actually a good thing that I'm here, as I did lots of business with Lady Zora that lives at the stud farm, and she should be quite rich, which means I can basically sell her most of the things I found. I'm not sure if even she has that much money, that many groschen, but it is my duty to try and sell it. I think I did it too early and overburdened myself. She is outside, I just need to clean myself. Gives you better charisma, usually it's a slight increase in price. And let's see.
Good health to you.
Yeah, so as I said, she does have a good amount of wealth. If I get all of that, I will double mine. So I'll just go with the weapons. Not bad. Now I do need to be careful and keep anything that's part of the Warhorse set, because they're not worth selling. Yeah, so basically that was it. I do have some books and some recipe books. So apparently I didn't get as rich as I hoped to. Yeah, but still it's a good amount. Managed to take some of the burden away from my horse. And I got to 18k. Now, it might seem quite a lot, but believe me, it's not. Over the course of the game, you will need probably around 200. if you want to get everything you feel like getting. So let's check this. Yeah, so I need to find the house, which is somewhere around here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of actually using the pathway. You can do it if you want, but I prefer to skip a little bit. After all, this horse is quite good at doing it. Basically any horse can do it, so you don't need to worry. But this one has plenty of stamina, which is quite helpful in that case. There we go. And this is the place where I needed to be. This is where the river is. Or maybe not. I think there might be a second river that way. Yeah, so I'm not sure, so I won't go through. Oh no, it's this one and this one. No, I'll go another time because I'm not sure if it's this one. Still, if I'm here, I do have this one. Kill the camp leader. And I think it's about time for me to actually start doing the quest. Now I'm already at the location where I'm supposed to be. And it's right across this small bridge. I will save the game. The thing is, even if I am quite well prepared when it comes to fighting, it might be a little bit difficult since there are a few bandits over there. And I haven't trained my dog for fighting, so he won't be able to help. Now, as you can see, there are some bandits around. Now, if he comes by himself, it would be very useful. Alright, this one goes down. Let's see if I can get more. Yeah, so this one gave up. This one is dead as well. This one is dead as well. Now their leader should be somewhere around here. Because usually the leader doesn't run. Or he might be here. Yeah, so apparently one of them was the leader. Let's just check. Yeah, so you can get the ears. You've got some nice, interesting stuff over here you can get. You can get yourself some lockpicks, a dagger, some hunting arrows. There's one more guy over here. You can get the bandit ears, groschen. The rest of it is not really worth it. Again, these are worth it. The rest of it is not really worth it. You can check their weapons. They usually drop them on the ground. That's not something that valuable. I've already dealt with this one. There's one more guy over here. That one is nice. I can fix my armor. But I still haven't found their leader, which annoys me. Still, I can get some food from their camp. Now, if you want, there is a hidden place over here. A cave. And you will find a few useful things in here. It won't make you rich, but still better than nothing. There's some cave mushrooms in here if you need some. Ah, this is why I couldn't find the leader, because he was already here. Now, where? Wait, what? You can tackle him if he will wait already. Yeah, so basically it looks like this time I overdid it. Usually they're not supposed to run that quickly, but I did manage to unlock, not this one, this one, which will make your foes flee in combat once they see how strong you got. And that's why this guy was trying to run away. So basically, in order to finish the quest, you need these, the bandit spurs, the bandit leader spurs. You can get his ear as well. When it comes to the ears, you cannot sell them just now because it's not worth it. He only has 1 groschen, basically making me here work for nothing. And nothing else is worth taking from him. Now you will see my quest log updated, and I will need to go back to Rattay to Captain Bernard to report. So that's quest done. There's some mushrooms in there, and there is a chest in here. Now this one actually bothered me a lot of times because I tried opening it at some point and I wasn't strong enough or better skilled enough to be sure, to be more specific. As you can see, it is quite hard to get it even after level, I think, 16. And I can actually bet that there's nothing valuable in there. Yeah, as I said, nothing bloody valuable in there. There is a horse over here. You can mount it, you can inspect it, it's not really worth it. You cannot make it your own anyway. And this was the bandit camp. Now I do need to get back to... Yeah, so there is a second river over here, and I think this one might be the one with the treasure, but it's quite late at night, so I will do it another time. And I managed to avoid them. Perfect. Now it is quite late, so I'm just gonna go to my room at the inn. So I can actually do some reading, I think. But before doing that, I need to sort some of the things out. I will send these to the horse. This one goes to the horse. I will keep the dagger because now I can assassinate people. Send these to the horse. 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 I can try to fix my armor. Gain some experience in horse. Gain some experience in maintenance. Now I'll just sit and read that book about pickpocketing. As I said, I do want to get that speech level up to 8, because once I do that, I can see exactly the skill checks of the guards in Talmberg, in Rattay, or basically anywhere. So once you're able to do that, you can try to pickpocket them whenever you want. You just tell them you're on some secret mission. So let's get some sleep. I do need Captain Bernard. Yeah, so another morning, another day in paradise. The nourishment is okay-ish. I don't really need it at this moment. Hopefully Captain Bernard is here. If not, I will just wake him up. If I'm awake, he should be awake. Yeah, so he's not here, which means I need to go to his room and wake him up. Now, if you need him and you cannot find him at the combat arena, he will be right here. Close to where the Rattay tourney is being held. Sleeping like a maniac.
Why? For security.
Yeah, search me. Bye bye. And wake up the lazy bastard.
Good day, dude.
Yeah, don't do this, don't hand over the trophies, because you can get a lot more groschen towards the end of the game. And they're not weighing anything, so you just need to tell him you took care of the camp, give him the bandit leader's purse, and he will give you another quest about a different camp. So let's see. Now this one is close to where I found part of the Warhorse treasure. I think it was ancient map number 4. Now I want to get to Beran to give him back his chalice and his money. As I said, I'm trying to be as nice as possible in game. Another thing you want to do is talk to this guy, who can also give you a quest.
My respect.
Any work?
That depends. How's
What?
I said how's
It's perfectly fine.
because they're
I ought to.
fine. They're good to trade.
I see.
And you just need to find some birds for them. The thing is,
Hang on.
those birds are exactly near that bandit camp.
I hear they like. That's just what they kept twittering.
I can't wait.
Some nightingales.
What? You know how it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Farewell.
So let's do a quick check for Beran. Man in red, lady in red, no lady in red. Yep, so he's not here. Now basically that one is sort of a hidden quest, since I didn't really get it from him. I already knew where his valuables were. And even if you do get the quest from him, you won't be able to see it. I think you only see it part-time until you get to that dove-cote and dig up his things. Now when I don't need her, she's here. I'm just hoping to find her husband. Nope. Yes.
Good health to you.
Yeah,
I think
so
I
you
have
can
something
tell
that
him you've
belongs to
got
What do you mean?
his belongings
That's it.
and give him both the money and the goblet.
You don't even stand if you know. Here, take.
He will give you some of the groschen back.
See
Oh,
you later.
it's not that much, 20 groschen, but it's not bad. After all, I didn't really need them. Yeah, so one of the things I want to do... No, he's not awake yet. I will do it in one of the next episodes. Yeah, so right now I will just go back to the mill.
Yeah.
As I did manage to find some silver rings, and you can give those as gifts to Theresa. As I said in one of the previous episodes, there is a quest about her called Courtship. The thing is, I don't want to start it just yet, as I find it immoral for what I'm going to do meanwhile. So I'll just have to wait 1 hour until she wakes up. I'll get the rings from the horse. Well, one of them. I'll get these shoes, I want to store them. I'll get the potions, I want to store them. This one I want to store, this one I want to store. The maps I want to store. The dice I want to store. This one I will have to sell. Store. Yeah, I'll take these, I'll store them as well. Basically, I'll try to leave the horse as clean as possible. And let's see, where is Theresa? She's over here. Yeah, so you can talk to her.
Look at the
And tell her you've brought her something. Giving her some jewellery. You can give them. She will basically take only one object. You can give her necklaces as well, but honestly, it's not worth it. She will be happy with any of the gifts you give her. Yeah, so right now I need the Miller to sell him a couple of things. Now, as I said, it basically goes with selling stolen goods, but you don't really need to sell him stolen goods. So these I've already used. I don't need them. I can sell them to him. The communion chalices I can sell to him. Hunter gloves, leather gloves, trusty companion. These, the rings I will keep for later. I can still give some of them to Theresa. The Warhorse set I'm not going to sell. I'm just going to store it in my trunk. Now I do have some keys, some books that I've already read. More goblets. I've got the recipe books that I've already learned. Yeah, so it's not a fortune, but it's not bad. I'll store the rest of the things here. I'm still having issues with not being able to get this one, but I will take these and sell them to Peshek, and meanwhile I can leave some things in here. This one, this one, this one. The rings, the shoes, potions, and the dice. Where is he? Over here. Yeah, so basically these I stole during the last episode. These weapons, I got them from the weaponsmith. But Peshek didn't have enough money to buy all of them. But during this time his fortune increased a lot, his wealth. So now he's able to buy everything. And nearly 2 more K made. So I'm already on the road to what I need. Yeah, so basically, as you could see, this was a very successful episode. I did have to go around quite a lot, but I did manage to get this set, the Warhorse set. And not just this, but I also managed to find more treasure. I managed to do one of the first quests, the one part of this one, part of Ruin. I've already unlocked these, a bird in hand and Ruin, which I'm going to do during the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope it will help you, at least when it comes to those treasure maps. You won't have to waste as much time as I did in actually finding the place, because now you can see the exact location of each chest or treasure, where it's hidden. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.